What's up guys, Speedster Creations here, the YouTube channel where I get paid to talk about mediocre movies and video games. For today's video, I think it only makes sense that I finally rank my top 5 favourite, dumbest moments from the Fast and Furious series. This franchise first started all the way back in 2001, and it's still going to this day. The new 9th movie only recently came out, so I have to take advantage of the YouTube algorithm somehow. This list will chronicle the most ridiculous and laughable moments in the series. As long as it happened in any of these movies, it is allowed on the list. And considering the franchise seems to be making less sense as it goes on, this list should be pretty fun. Starting the list off strong, it's the skyscraper jump from Furious 7. The first time I watched this scene, my jaw dropped quicker than the genie from Aladdin, partially due to the epic sunset lighting and the massive wide shot of the two skyscrapers together, and also because of how hard I was laughing at the hilarity of the mere concept of this stunt. As long as you don't think about the logic and physics behind this scene, you should easily have a great time. I will say that the best part about this scene is when Brian tells Dom that cars don't fly. Little did he know what would happen a few movies later, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Overall, a mighty impressive start to the list.
Kaboom! Yes, Rico. Kaboom.
I think number 4 is a pretty cool entry. It's the Antarctic submarine chase from The Fate of the Furious. I'm sure most viewers thought this was an ice way to end the movie, and even the people who thought it was too idiotic agreed they just needed to chill out. Now why have I called this the 4th dumbest scene? For starters, you can press pause and freeze the movie at any time during the scene, and there will always be something funny to laugh at. There are explosions around every corner, and somehow Sub-Zero people from the main team are even killed during the chase. If I keep up these puns, I'm gonna be on thin ice very soon. In all seriousness, the action in this scene has that Fast and Furious quality to it that just makes it so ridiculous and memorable, which is why it's number 4 on this list.
3.
Here comes the money.
The 3rd dumbest scene has to be the bank vault heist from Fast 5. I think it's easiest just to show you a clip to explain how absurd this scene is. How do you pull a bank vault across the street with a regular sports car? Well, it's super easy, barely an inconvenience. Just press the boost button to go faster, of course. I'm convinced these riders just play with Hot Wheels cars like children and write the movie around that. Wait, that is how they do it. Either way, this scene is the perfect blend of ridiculousness and property damage that puts it at number 3 on the list. What do you get when you combine 2 bold apes with metal pipes and tell them to fight in a discount Mortal Kombat? You get the street fight from Furious 7, of course. It's the Transporter versus the Pacifier in a battle of anything but wits. The simple fact that this car-based movie ends with a regular street fight is weird enough that it actually works. Although it does begin with them driving their cars into each other in the funniest way possible. This scene also has one of my favourite cinematic quotes of all time.
Thing about street fights, the street always wins.
Martin Scorsese wishes he could write with this much nuance.
1.
Got a blast.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created?
And finally, the number 1 spot for the dumbest Fast and Furious scene goes to the moment where Roman and Ludacris fly a car into space. Come on, after recently watching Fast 9, what else could have taken the top spot? They attach a rocket to the back of a car, fly through space, crashing into a satellite, saving the day, and being rescued because their spacesuits look like minions. Nothing in the scene makes any sense, but the director treats this moment so seriously that it honestly had myself laughing so hard. Most previous scenes have at least some logic to them, but not this one, and that's what makes this the dumbest Fast and Furious scene. So that's my list for the top 5 dumbest Fast and Furious moments. These characters have jumped between skyscrapers, evaded submarines, and even stole a world record for the largest financial deposit. This series is absolutely ridiculous, but I love it because of that. Considering Fast 9 has an 84% on Rotten Tomatoes, and that Fast and Furious 10 and 11 have already been greenlit, this franchise is sure to drive to new heights. Literally, they went to space in Fast 9, so Vin Diesel was definitely drifting on the moon in Fast 10. If you enjoyed this video, you should probably click that subscribe button. It will notify you of all my future uploads, and it just generally helps out the channel a bunch. You should also check out all my other videos. I've done a full half-hour review of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and I've even done a full video game theory about why Donald Duck and Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII are actually brothers, if you're more into video games. But that's enough self-promotion for now. All I have to say now is thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.